Silas Maths.
The best place to learn mathematics.
Hello, welcome back to class. Okay, today we're going to consider this expressing numbers from standard form to ordinary form. In our previous class, we talked about expressing ordinary numbers in standard form. So let's consider this one for today. So when I have a problem like this, let's consider this problem. Okay, let's consider this number. You see, express 5.35 times 10 raised to the power of 2 in ordinary form. So what do? We rewrite the number. Go ahead and write the number. So we have 5.35 times 10 to the power of what? 2. So what do? If the power is a positive power, we'll move the point forward. Okay, move the point forward, or we can as well express these powers in. Can express this as a multiple of 10. You know that 10 raised to the power of 2 is something as 10 times 10, which is 100. Then you know that whenever a number is being multiplied by powers of 10 like this, so we shift the point. Okay, so I think let's follow the second method. What if the number, what if I have about a very large number? Should I follow that method? It could actually work as well. So let's go ahead. So this is something as 5.35 times 10 raised to the power of 2 is something as 100. That's 10 times 10. So if I'm multiplying this by this, I will simply shift the point twice. So this is going to be 1 and 2. So my new answer becomes 535. That is the answer in ordinary form. Okay, so let's consider this set of example again. Alright, so let's consider these examples. We have the question which reads, express the following standard form in ordinary form. So the first one is this. So let's start from the first one. We have 7 times 10 to the power of 6. So that's very simple. So this 7 is just digits. It doesn't have any other number attached to it, so I can as well say that this number is something as 10 times 10 in 6 places, but we know that this raised to the power of 6 is something as what? 1. Then you have how many zeros? We're going to have about 6 zeros after this, so this is going to give us 7 times 10, and we'll have our 6 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because of the power of 6. Okay, so now whenever a number is multiplied, just a whole number multiplying 1 and this, just very simple to multiply. So 7 will multiply this first one, so you give us 7, then you put the remaining zeros, which are the 6 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the answer in ordinary form. Okay, now let's consider the second one, that is B. I have 2.3 times 10 raised to the power of 8. Okay, very simple. This time around, look at where the point is. The point is here. So we are going to have the number 2.3. Now I would have established something here initially, like what we did here. Okay, we shifted the point twice. Okay, now this time around I have the power of 8, so I'm going to shift this point 8 times. 8 times because my power here is 8. All right, so let's go ahead and shift the point together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So look at where the point ended. So all these places where I have column here empty, so I'm going to put in zeros. So what is my new number going to look like? That is 2, 3. Then how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is this number in in ordinary form rather. Okay, let's jump into this one here. I have C. I have 8 times 10 raised to the power of negative 3. Okay, if you are conversant with divisions, this will not give you an it will not give you any problem. So this is something as saying 8 times 1 over 10 raised to the power of 3, right? Yes, and that is something as saying 8 divided by 10 to the power of 3 is something as 1000. That is 1 with 3 zeros. Okay, remember negative power law when we talked about the indices, that whenever a number is raised to power negative, raised by a negative, so we take the reciprocal of the positive of that particular number. So that's what we've done here, and this is something as this. So in solving this further, simple, we move our points whenever we're dividing by powers of 10 like this. How many zeros do I have here? 1, 2, 3. So I'll simply shift my points 3 times backward. So let's do the shifting. The point is already here. Like I said, every whole number has decimal point at the end of that number. So shifting the point, we have 1. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. So that means I'm going to have point. I'll add my 0, then I'll add 2 zeros here, then I'll put my 8. I would have gone straight to explain that here by simply saying, so this is the answer, or I can as well say, if I have 8 times 10 raised to the power of negative 3, so since I have a negative power, simple, the point is already here, shift the point 3 times backward, 1, 2, and 3. So if I have my 8 here, and I'm shifting the point, the negative power, so 3 times 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to have what? 0.008. So instead of you going through all this process of trying to change it to this and that, just go ahead and then shift backward. You know, when the power was positive, we shifted our point forward. But this time around, the power is negative, we are shifting our point backward. Alright, so let's consider the last one. So you can take your time to go through the video. Okay, so let's quickly jump into the last one. I have D. So I think I'll follow the second method for solving this one. So I have this times this, we all raised to the power of negative 7. So look at my 5.3. Okay, let me write it this way, 5.3, because I know I'm going to move my point backward. So in doing that, I have a negative 7 here. So I'm going to move this point 7 times. So in doing that, moving the point 7 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then my point will end here. So where I have my point, there will be a 0 before I'll fill in these empty columns with 0. So doing that, I'm going to have 0 points. So how many zeros do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I have my what? 5 and 3. So this is the number. This is the number in ordinary form. So this is basically how you can express your numbers from standard form to ordinary form. So if you have any question, do well to ask your question, drop it at the comment section, and also do well to subscribe to the channel. So thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you in our next class.